It's like a really nice
What?
day for a swim.
It's a nice summer day, and I decided to pull up the shorts
The
out
shorts are
and the little
out.
slinky binky.
I really like that top.
The top?
Yeah.
All right, if you like the top, I'm going to shout them out, Kitukali.
I've been seeing the stories at Junction, yeah?
Yeah, they got a branch at Junction, they got a branch at Sarit.
Nice.
We're not doing a full mention, but this is cute.
Get me something.
I get you something.
Yeah.
Talk to me nicely.
I'm already talking to you nice, baby.
So sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you.
All right, we are back for episode 28. I am Nimrod, and welcome back to the double-sided tape.
I'm Ashley.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. It is a hot day. See, we go for a swim. What's your plan after?
I'm going back to my bed. I'm like my uterus is trying to finish me, bro. So
By the way, let me ask you a question. Have you ever swum with a tampon on?
yeah, I have.
How did you feel?
It wasn't bad.
Because I tried that one time. So was it New Year's? So New Year's, we decided, okay, we're going to have like a nice pool day. And obviously, my period had to play that game.
Of course.
And it wasn't even due. I mean, am I happy it came? Yes.
Of course.
But
I'm not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant. But then it wasn't on time. And I wore a tampon for the second time in my life. And the first time it was horrific. But I also feel like the first time I tried it, I was super young. And now I'm like, okay, my muscles are all exercised. It should handle a stupid tampon, you know.
Fact.
But it felt so comfortable and uncomfortable. Like I was swimming in the pool and I felt like it was so heavy in my uterus. I feel like it was just pulling it.
Do you put in your tampon the correct way? I feel like that's why you're uncomfortable.
Man, I don't know. They said shove it all the way up, and that's what I did.
Yeah, you're not meant
Shove the
to
entire
feel
middle
it.
finger.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not meant to feel it at all, like kind of lingering at the edge.
I didn't feel it lingering at the edge, but I just felt like super
like
uncomfortable. And I felt like it made my cramps worse.
They do that. It does that actually. I'll tell you
Or
that.
maybe it was the cramps that I was feeling. Because I'm just like, this is odd. Anyway, I
Probably.
swam kidogo and I'm like, this is not it.
But actually, I don't really mind it, honestly. But generally the tampon, like, what's the word? It like,
Expounds.
it expands when it like catches water
Have you
or
seen
whatever.
those TikTok videos of like babes showing their boyfriends how tampons work?
Yeah.
And they're so shocked. They're like,
All
wow,
of
that
this?
happens.
Yeah, it's wild. But
Anyway.
actually, I wouldn't mind swimming. I think I'm more comfortable now swimming on my period because of the cup. I'm gonna keep talking about the bloody cup, guys. Okay, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
We've also
in
talked
your
about
vagina.
that like extensively in one of our episodes.
Yeah, we have.
It's called period.
Period. Whatever. Anyway, so I was thinking about today morning. I woke up and I was like, should I actually go swimming? Because I mean, it's a beautiful sunny day.
Finally.
The vibes are nice. I haven't swum in a very long time, and I use it as. Firstly, I haven't worked out this whole month
How come?
because I was broke. But no, actually, I just didn't want to go back to the gym that I was at, and the one that I initially was in closed down for a while, but they're opening back up in August. So I want to now join that gym again.
So what are you going to do in the meantime?
I've been doing nothing. Like I do
Don't you think it's going to be so difficult to go back?
No, not really. I feel like I bounce back very easily when I go back to the gym. I mean, honey. Also, I've lost a lot of weight, so I'm.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, and it's not like a bad thing, but I want my booty to grow a little bit.
Let me tell you the worst thing about working out, especially for, so my body has been super athletic because I was a swimmer all until I was like 18.
Yeah.
So I used to swim consistently. So swimming, football in primary school, but overall I was quite like into sports growing up. So I was usually very lean, flat titties, flat butt, because all your exercises are not glute oriented.
Yeah.
So I was super skinny, and then puberty hit. I got a bit of a hip, a little bit of a booty. But every exercise I would do, because they were all meant to lose fat and not build muscle, I kept getting lean until I had to go squat, my friend.
Yeah.
This booty came with a lot of work.
It does,
It wasn't
actually.
natural. And the funniest thing is, me and my sister always have this comparison. Now, you've not seen my sister.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I should be saying this.
Say it.
But my sister's got a bunda, bro. And it's all natural. She didn't even have to squat for that shit.
It's quite annoying because you have those people who have to work extra hard for that shit, and then the people who are just like more natural.
Bro, if I went to the gym right now, I know my legs would look killing, my ass killing. You know, my whole body would look fire apart from my tits, because my tits are gonna shrink in like 1,000 seconds per hour.
See, now I want my tits to shrink and they're not shrinking fast enough for me. Like, I'm just like, I'm going to the gym this hard.
Yeah.
Everything, because when I joined the gym in January, like officially now I'm back, I was doing calisthenics. And that's a lot of like body weight. It wasn't necessarily like,
Muscle building per se.
It does focus on muscle building, but there's a lot of cardio involved as well. And I hate cardio, but it was working for me because I wanted to lose weight. Hence the bunda kind of went, but it didn't really go because
It's still there, girl.
yeah. And I was just like, yes, my tits are gonna go. They're like, bitch, what? No, we're still here. We're still chilling. I'm
Still
like,
here.
bro, you need to go faster than everything else. But it's okay, I like them. They get me a lot of things. So, so
And they get us a lot of things.
Nimrod sent me a TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
It's a TikTok. Remind me to
Explain
send
it.
it to Byron so that we can. I'm sorry, guys, we didn't put the videos the last time, but we're gonna make sure it was on me and Nimrod.
Yeah.
It wasn't on our editor.
Yeah.
Everybody was so mad at us.
Not Austin telling us this morning. We're like, okay, sir.
Also, Austin in the building. Hey.
What's up?
So Nimrod sends me this video of this babe going like when she found out that double D cups weigh close to, is it 16 pounds?
16 pounds,
16
yeah.
to 25 pounds. And I was just like, when I tell you that 85% of my body weight are my tits, why don't you want to listen to me? Nobody ever wants to listen to me. I'm like, bro, my tits they weigh equally as much as my whole body.
Dude, I saw that video and I'm like, finally we can, you know how sometimes people always just want some sort of evidence towards
Yeah.
someone's point. And I'm like, we finally have evidence to support Ashley. And now if anybody tells Ashley, shit, this is the video you're gonna pull.
Literally, that is my receipt. It's
Yeah.
my genuine, because the video also says it basically weighs as much as someone who's pregnant.
Yeah, a baby,
Like
a full baby. She's carrying like 2 full babies there.
I'm not even a double D, bro. I had like 4 more alphabets in there.
Like 4 more kids, so she's carrying like 4 children.
4 kids, bro. It's a lot of work. And that's why I say, like, my posture, I've been realizing my posture is shit. Like, big shit. Like, my posture is terrible.
Yeah.
And this is from working from home a lot as well. So, I mean, I have a little office set up, you know, the chair is...
cute.
Yeah, I'll raise the chair a little bit more so that I can, you know, try sit up. Majority of the time, I just find myself slouching. It's not me. It's my tits.
They're like, let's weigh you down.
They're so heavy. But
Like
you know
her.
what? It's okay. They're good girls.
They can carry on with some support.
Yeah, for sure.
I just do that.
For sure. But anyway, so there's been this trend that's going on TikTok. And I thought about talking about it because today morning you came and you were just like, I had breakfast today. I'm like, bitch, girl dinner.
Girl, I've seen it and I've been dying. While she looks for the tweets, just let me explain what it is. So basically, a babe tweeted and she was like, this is what I'm having for dinner. And then the trend started basically showing how women eat random things for dinner
Yeah.
and eat things that are little. For example, I saw a girl post a banana and a cup of coffee for dinner. And there have been hilarious quote tweets. You got them?
No, they're not too. Okay, I saw mine on TikTok.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, you saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, it's been on TikTok. That's why I'm singing the damn song, girl.
I saw it on Twitter and then
Okay.
I moved to TikTok.
Oh, I've been seeing it on TikTok.
Girl,
See?
dinner.
Yeah. So, and some of my friends actually, they're the ones who put me onto it because I was just like, "What the fuck are you talking
What's
about?"
your girl dinner though?
Do I have yogurt? I drink a lot of yogurt at night. Like when I'm too lazy to cook, it's definitely yogurt or cheese. I've started eating a lot of cheese randomly. I don't know why.
My
What
stomach
else?
started rumbling.
Noodles, honey. Firstly,
Indomie.
I know noodles like Indomie is just not, you know, it's not healthy or whatever, but it's the easiest thing to make. Like it's the easiest thing to make. But what I did recently as well, which has been my girl dinner, I made like a shitload of spaghetti. Then what I do is now I put the thingies, sachets for the
Indomie.
in the
noodles?
in the spaghetti, and like karanga it
Wow, you were such a chef. I thought she was going to be like, I cut up some spring onions, some garlic.
Girl, nah, fuck
and
that.
put
We ain't
some
got time.
soy sauce.
Okay,
and then
do
make
that.
Yeah, that's like makes Indomie taste so much better.
Yeah.
And the best thing is you can just boil your chives and your everything while you're boiling the noodles. And so it just
I don't
cooks with
like
them.
mine with a lot of water though.
I don't eat mine with water though. You drain
like
the water
you drain
after.
the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like it takes away from the taste though, doesn't it? If you boil the knees with the... No? Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
I mean, you do have a point. It does, but also doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it would make an effect generally, of course, if you were to just cook it separately, then boil it. Definitely.
Weetabix is a go-to as well. Cereal? Oh my God, cereal. We talked about cereal in the last episode. So.
Weetabix.
Yeah.
I've never had Weetabix. Like, I've tasted it, but I don't like the taste of Weetabix.
I had Weetabix today morning because I had to pop meds. And then I didn't pop my pills. But I had Weetabix. Like, that's the go-to, girl.
What?
Yeah.
Because you just be an adult and make yourself some eggs. I made myself eggs and bacon and toast and tea
Look
this
at
morning.
you.
I do that every day. Also because I don't eat lunch. So
Oh, look at
I make
you.
a big breakfast.
Okay, a girl is eating breakfast. There are these tweets where it goes like, when you ask her if she's eaten and she's just like, no, but I'm fine. And she hasn't eaten all day, hasn't drunk any fucking water. I drink a lot of water, so I'm good.
That's usually me in the after. Like after I've had breakfast, the next meal I'm gonna eat is like 8 p.m. So I make sure I eat well because I know the whole day I am not gonna eat.
I
think the best breakfast though is a J and some coffee.
Oh,
you bring
I
that
thought you
to
were gonna
me
say
in
cum.
bed. Wow.
Sorry.
I'm so enthusiastic about this. Even the guy listening is now going to listen to you. They were like, yeah.
I'm sorry. My mind just, I wasn't going to say, sorry.
Fine, you can give me a pearl necklace, but just make sure you bring me coffee and a J in bed.
That was a little unhinged.
And then you can get some more, right? Some more of the water park.
Oh my God. All right, back to Twitter. So I've been on Twitter a lot this week. Not that I'm not usually on Twitter a lot, but
Yeah, like tell me something.
something new. But there's been a lot of things that's been catching my eye. So someone tweeted and went like, how do females ask for sex? I know this is about to be funny as shit. How do you ask for
I
sex?
saw that shit. Well, too much information. But the last time I did, this is what I said to this person. Sent them a cute ass photo of my butt, a nice video, and then I got a little bit of game, ain't gonna lie. So I wrote on the caption, "Hey baby," with the puppy eye emoji. Would you like to factory reset this week?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're so corny. What?
Well, that's better than saying "Weni pay."
I mean,
Have you imagine a Kenyaji babe who's also gangster coming to ask you for sex? Weni pay ama?
I do like word.
Utanipe
I do
ama?
like wordplay. Like sometimes.
Okay,
like,
how would you ask randomly?
I have different ways of asking.
Okay, obviously I do too. This was just one way.
Yeah, but usually I just play around with the words. Like if someone tells me what they're eating, I'm usually just like,
Wanna
could be
eat me?
But oh well. Or guess what I'm craving.
Okay, but imagine there's no conversation, right? Like before.
What you doing?
What you doing?
Uko. Straight up, Uko.
Now, be honest. Would you prefer Uko or would you prefer factory resetting?
I mean,
Wait, Austin, give us your thoughts.
I'd rather just send you my nudes and then I go MIA until you go like come through. I don't
You need long game. Mimi, I'm going to ask you straight away. However, I'm asking. If it's a yes, it's a yes. If it's a no, it's a
Factory
no.
reset. How have you been asked for sex before?
By the way.
Mine will sound so crude.
Please go ahead.
Nataka kudinya. Uko wapi?
Kudinya.
But don't you think that's low-key sexy? Did you feel like, she want to fuck me? Fuck me, baby.
It is, isn't
I
it?
enjoyed it. Like,
This is what we're talking about on the mic. So we're saying how when a Kenyaji tells you nataka kudinya, then it's no.
it's not. She was not even a Kenyaji. She was a 10.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's like whoa, But when a bougie or babe goes like nataka kukudinya, he'll be like, yes, baby, let's go.
It depends who is asking for it and how.
It depends on who.
Because sometimes when I would just be like, I'm horny, wanna fuck?
Yeah.
Finish.
So let me read a couple of replies. So this shit was actually funny. Someone goes like, well, the survey received. Didn't help. I was in the middle of a meeting when I saw this that day. I love such, you know,
Like
when
those
you
middle
know
of-
someone is doing something and you're just like, let me just disturb his mind. She was like, hello, sir. May I have some dick?
Okay.
I like that.
Polite.
Someone says, give him head. Works like magic. Fact. I sent this. This is for, now I'll have to play it.
You'll fuck me.
I see what?
It's you've seen the Megan Thee Stallion and Nani's clip where she goes like, "You wanna fuck me?"
No,
She
yeah,
goes like,
okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So someone goes like, they make sure one cheek lands against your leg when they get ready for bed. You know that little scoot thing? Oh, I think
does
it works
wonders.
like a
I feel like it always works.
It works magically.
If he's not responding to your scoot, you actually have a problem.
In fact, someone goes like, women ask, they demand. No game, no decorum.
So that wait,
That's true.
I have a better question though. Okay, finish to read. I want to
Someone
ask.
says, I just suck dick. I don't care.
Oh, where you at?
But actually, the easiest way to do it, mainly if you're like together, just start playing with his dick. Or give him eyes, like, you know, give him fuck me eyes.
Just touch his dick.
Just touch his dick.
And you all ask yourself why our foreplay game is very down. When your foreplay game is way down the
There's a
pits.
time
That's
and
a
a place
difference.
for foreplay.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
say if I want to
It's
chop a
different.
quickie, I'm not gonna start seducing you. If it's a quickie, it's a quickie. I'm gonna touch that shit. But plus, my coochie is so wet, it's gonna make you hard anyway. What do you need a foreplay for?
I mean, I appreciate
Also, I have
foreplay.
another question. No, I do.
Exactly. Foreplay starts with the
Guys,
mind.
I'm saying, okay, there is days for foreplay, there are days for just jumping on it. Just differentiate. Also, Austin, as a guy, you're telling me you need to be worked up for you to get hard. And
Yes.
and if she just shows
Mentally.
you titties,
I am actually
this
one
is
of those guys
this
that
is beyond. This is somebody you're with constantly. This is beyond. Musha from emotional, mental, kila kitu connection.
still I need to be mentally present.
That I agree. I agree with Austin on that.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I understand you have to get a man to a certain place. Same way they have to kind of work you in. Because women don't just get wet immediately.
Of course
You get what
not.
I mean?
Yeah.
So same thing as women. We usually just like, you didn't get me wet or I didn't come. There's a reason for that.
That's true.
I know
There's no
niggas
foreplay.
fake nutting sometimes, but
I doubt.
they don't.
No.
Oh.
How it's
How
so
can
hard
you
for
say
I was
guys.
like guaranteed if a man is not like there, because remember that thing we were talking about like there's that different levels of hardness. I feel like if a man is not there, he can fake his cum and be like, fuck this shit, I'm done.
I mean, if it's coming in you, he probably can, because if you're like super wet, you wouldn't be able to tell if there's excess liquid. But if he's not coming in you, then it's very hard for him
I mean,
to
the
fake
condoms,
it.
honey. So
Wait, what?
what? If a condom is involved,
He can't fake it still.
why are you gonna inspect the condom?
No, of course you're not going to do that. But can't you tell the condom gets heavier? I don't know. What the fuck?
I'm not the one who handles the damn condom.
Don't you feel like it's okay? Oh my god.
Oh, you guys don't look at the byproducts immediately after the whole thing. Like
Oops.
if it broke, if it.
Yeah, I usually check. That's why I'm just like, what are you on about?
Oh, shit.
Plus, when he actually is wearing a condom, and then when he nuts, I don't know about you, but when he's pulling out, you can feel like it's heavy. Like the condom's not.
Anyway,
I don't know why we're talking about this like this, but yeah, please check.
okay, yes, I guess so. I think that's something I need to start doing. Do you people actually check?
Yeah.
What, just in case it bust or
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Because also there's some, I'd want to call them heinous guys
Yeah.
who would stealth on you.
You stealth on it, yeah. And that's
Okay.
actually really bad, by the way.
You do know what stealthing is, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can explain what stuff.
Oh, okay.
Austin?
Stealthing is the act of a man non-consensually taking
Or
off
taking
their
it
cuff.
off.
yeah.
I figured. Okay. Sex education. I'm being sex educated.
This is odd. We never sex educate Ashley. She sex educates us.
You learn
Wow.
every day.
Okay, I think that, I mean, it is something that I've considered, but then, like I see the action, I see them taking it off. So of course I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. Like I don't check if there's nut in there. You get what I mean?
No, yeah, no one checks if there's nuts in there. It's usually precautionary in case it busts or there was a crack, or because you don't want to get pregnant.
I mean,
yeah.
Still, I'm still gonna pop my pills every day, honey.
Yeah, you see, I don't pop pills, so for me, I have to take extra precautions.
Oh yeah, okay, true. I don't care. Firstly,
Is pregnancy the only thing that you guys get worried about? Not even STIs or
Well, who
no,
are you
that's
fucking?
No, not that. Who are you fucking? You just
You never
don't
know.
You never know.
Well, that's true. But do you guys believe in like testing and having open conversations?
yes.
So yeah, I feel like for me, my biggest concern would be pregnancy, because I feel like if I was to have sexual partners, I would probably have these conversations around STIs, probably go get a test.
But some people are not equal as open. So for me, I'll tell you this: when how I got sex educated by my mother was in the car. Like it's a school run, okay, guys, it's a school run, and I have nowhere to go. And she used to be like, she used to randomly just be like, do you know what crabs are?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. She's like, Google them. She's like, Ashley, the worst thing that can happen to you is not even AIDS or getting pregnant. There's so many things that are worse than these things that you will live with forever. Like
gonorrhea, syphilis,
crabs, like these things, and they affect your body 100%. And even your children can be affected by that shit.
It'll kill you faster than AIDS.
Exactly. Because like AIDS right now, AIDS has become like a flu, okay? Still be cautious, but it's literally become like a flu, It's been demystified so much as well. So she literally...
There's been medicinal advancements as well.
So for me, those two, of course I don't want to get them. I don't want to get pregnant right now, and I don't want to get AIDS. But my mom was literally like, those are the two least things you need to be worried about.
Like you said, not everybody is open to that conversation of STIs. For example, if you're to have relations with a man and you'd like to talk to him about it, how do you deal with a situation like that as Ashley? Because it's important for you to know about their sexual health. So does that change your mind? Do you give it a chance, or do you try and initiate that conversation? What do you do? Because for me, I've always had that conversation, and I've never been in a point where I've never had it.
No, I agree. And same as me. Like, I'll randomly even before I make up with you, I'll be like, do you have herpes? Like, it's a moment, but I'm like, no, I'm serious. Do you have herpes?
But what if they don't give you a good response? So they're like, I don't want to talk about it.
Then I'm not gonna do it with you. Plus, also, before I actually fuck someone or involved with someone, like, I do my due diligence. Honey. I do my 100% due diligence. I have home kits in the house if I need to test you. What I need to get is for like STIs and STDs, which is something that I don't know if it's in the country yet, but like, I do my due diligence. I ask you about your medicals. I ask you, like, if you tell me you're on medication, what is your medication? I do my due diligence, but at the same time, you can never be too sure, To flip this question to Austin,
have you had this conversation with a woman before and she's not been receptive?
Yes.
And how do you deal with that situation? What was her reason? If
it becomes flaccid instantly.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
I like that.
All right, guys. So have these conversations with your partners. That is the point of this conversation.
That is the point.
Yeah.
And police the condoms.
Yeah.
That's the
Especially
name.
that.
That's the name of the podcast.
the name of the
Police the condom.
I can't believe we always do
Is
this.
it Inspector Police?
Police
the rubber.
Police the rubber.
Yeah, because YouTube might do the thing.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes.
I usually love it when I send these guys, sometimes Byron, my descriptions, and they're usually so outrageous with swear words and weird emojis, and then I like how they tone it down and then post it. And then if you see the difference between the description on Spotify and YouTube.
I know, it's very different. Oh, wow. Okay.
Bad transition?
It's a really bad transition. You put something here last week that we didn't really get to.
So that's a bad transition then.
Bad transition. Fuck. Sorry, my uterus is really trying to kill me this time around. Are you seeing how I'm bothered, like I'm dressed even today?
Yeah, you're just like, I can't.
I woke up today morning and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I really like doing the podcast, but...
You guys leave that. These guys wanted us to record in the morning.
8:30 in the
and I
morning.
almost cried. The only reason why I said yes is because I'm like, most of the time Austin and Ashley adjust their schedule around me because
Facts.
that's usually the truth. And I'm like, okay, I can't be fussy. If that's the only time they have me, I'll just go at 8:30. But internally, I was dying.
Oh, no. I knew I was not going to come here at 8:30. 8:30 in the morning? Are you
You
crazy?
guys were just playing me, huh? You guys were playing me, eh?
No, but I knew I knew we were going to make it for
Me,
today.
who is the daddy who has the
Daddy.
their
Okay,
own-
no, like daddy. There's a difference.
Baba Austin.
Austin's baby is here today. It's called TJ. We're
Yeah, but
bringing up, but
you can't show we can't show his face.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But he's become so big. My God, we're getting old. We were going into a bad transition. What happened? What was I telling you
something
about?
that I wrote on the notes. Okay, here it is,
yes.
a final bad transition.
Final bad transition.
So I wrote something on the notes regarding hyperpigmentation.
Oh, look at you, like reading my mind. How did you know that?
I knew you were reading that one.
Okay, so yeah, hyperpigmentation in colored women, the lemon juice fad.
It is stupid. Do not use lemon juice on your armpits. Do not use any chemicals on your armpits because hyperpigmentation is natural in, well, all sorts of women, but I'll speak about
Teacher?
colored women.
Teacher? So,
Teacher.
so for chemicals, like for the lemon juice, I know lemon juice, even like the lemon fruit itself, is it a whatever? You know what I'm trying to say. If you slice a lemon and put it under your armpit,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily for hyperpigmentation. What I've seen it being used for, it's almost like a natural deodorant. So that I understand, but I fully get you. Also, like if you notice for colored women, like your inner thighs are probably darker
Darker. Your
than
butt,
your,
bottom of butt,
yeah,
bottom of
your
butt.
butt is darker than
Yeah.
everywhere else. I mean, my underarms are not hyperpigmented.
Pigmented. Ew. They're not hyperpigmented.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I wax.
Yeah.
And also the different ways of, getting yourself. Because I think if you shave,
Actually, I think it's quite mythical. I'm not a scientist of any sort, but according to just what I've been reading and researching, I do agree that lemon is a natural deodorant. If that's your thing, hippie vibes. We're not in the 70s. Anyway, just use actual deodorant. But anyway, I also
but
think
that's chemicals.
well, they're chemical-free deodorants.
Okay.
Anyway, I just feel like hyperpigmentation kind of depends on how much, is it melanin that your body produces? Yeah, melanin that your body produces. And whether you shave or wax, if your body part, let's say your underarm, is meant to get hyperpigmented, it will regardless of the waxing or shaving method you use. However, what I do agree with Ashley is maybe the intensity could be less.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not to say that shaving causes hyperpigmentation because I shave my armpits and they're not as pigmented as they could be.
I know this. Mainly if you use like creams. The creams. What are they called? The Nini creams.
Pit creams?
Hair removal.
Oh, hair-
removal creams. I'm going to use as an example because we all know that he waxes his underarms. I hope.
Yeah, he does.
Everybody knows, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he puts it on
He
his
puts it on
Snapchat.
Snapchat, so I don't know.
Oops. Wait, let me ask him.
I seriously gonna text him and be like, can we
Listen,
talk about
we're going to bleep the name. Anyway.
like, guys want to know.
Fuck it. Since he started waxing his underarms, like his underarms have become lighter.
Okay.
Like it's become like at par because it removes dead skin.
Dead skin.
Yeah,
Correct.
it basically removes dead skin. And I feel like majority of the time, okay, this is gonna be a big lie. Let me not lie to y'all. It's a lie. I mean, the removal of dead skin kind of does make your skin lighter.
It makes it look cleaner. It's dead skin.
It's dead skin, exactly. And sometimes the hyperpigmentation might be seen as too hyper.
It will highlight it more if your skin is not, if your dead skin is not off. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
girl, let's go.
but I have a shaving tip though. I also understand if you are a shaver. I've been a shaver for like since high school.
Join the waxing club.
It's just too much work. I can't let my shit grow, and I'm brown, so when my stuff grows, it like shows. And
okay.
I just can't. Like I want to be able to wear shorts in the morning, so I just shave. But especially if you're a brown girl, if you want to shave and remove dead skin, don't use a double blade razor or a single blade razor. It's going to give you more razor bumps. It's going to give you more ingrowns because it doesn't really shave the thickness of your hair. I'm talking about brown girls only because that's the experience. So use a triple blade shaver that removes your dead skin. You'll shave faster, reduces bumps, and it's easier for your underarms.
Damn, okay. So you use the same thing with your legs?
Yeah, legs. Okay, coochie depends. If sometimes once in a while I do get a wax, but most of the time I shave. Ask me.
How am I going to put this? Do you think if you continue waxing, then your hair is going to become less? Because how I see it,
Yeah.
I'm a waxing girl.
Yeah.
Like,
You're going to advocate.
I'm team wax. I wax my whole body. I wax, well, just my underarms, my, the Brazilian and legs. But how I advocate for waxing so much is even when I have hair, it doesn't look like I have hair because your hair starts becoming very fine. Then it takes a much longer to grow. Because initially I used to wax after every 4 weeks.
It takes longer to grow because when you're waxing, you're pulling the hair out of the root.
Yes.
Not like on top.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And
but
then
I don't think it reduces hair growth though.
It does. And then your hair becomes finer as well.
I agree with that, but I don't think the growth rate
it does
reduces.
Reduce it. It does. Because when I used to wax my coochie after every 4 weeks. Then it moved to after every 6 weeks. Now I can even go 3 months. And the intensity is not gonna. The hair will grow, yes,
of course,
but it will not be as fast as it used to grow. So I'll still need to get a wax, but it will be it's negligible. You get what I mean,
dude? But why is waxing so expensive?
It's worth it. I
know it's worth it, but again, I just feel like honestly, if I had the time, the money to get Brazilian waxes, I would get them often. How much is a
Brazilian wax?
I don't know. I mean, the lady charges like 1,500 compared to buying a 135 bob blade.
Okay, I get you. Okay.
We're onto something. But hey, whatever hair removal method you choose, as long as it works for you, that's what's most important. So if you're comfortable waxing your coochie, please go ahead. If you want to shave, please go ahead. But don't feel embarrassed about the hyperpigmentation because I'm going to speak about being like a young brown girl. And it's very difficult for our generation, our community to tackle such situations. Because when I was growing up, first you have the mustache problem.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, but you have a mustache. And the thing is, what happens is... Unibrow, mustaches, hairy everywhere. And the thing is, our parents, and I don't know why they do that, our parents never allowed, at least my generation, to get their mustache waxed as they grow up. And I think that is so sad because I see young generation Indian moms do that to their children and from as young as 6 because they understand how it feels to be bullied about it.
Because they've gone through it.
Exactly. So my point being is sometimes with that kind of mustache, it creates hyperpigmentation in the long run for some brown women. And now that being on your face also kind of makes you insecure. For the longest time, men have bullied me on TikTok. The audacity. You've just reminded me.
Wow.
There was a day I posted a video and I was doing something with my arms, and because of lighting, and I do have a slight bit of hyperpigmentation, they're like, can you shave your armpits? And I'm like, no.
Can you shave your arm? Who are you?
Who are you? First of all, even if I did have hair on it, who are you? Second of all, get an education. It's hyperpigmentation. Number 3, use your eyes. The lighting is off.
Firstly, okay, so how do I put this?
Also, why do you need to justify all that to us?
Yeah. No, I'm not justifying. I'm just you see, for me, I'm not saying that to make me feel better, but for me, I'm just trying to tell you that I have taken that differently. It's not bothered me where I'm questioning my existence. But you're going to do that to another 12, 16, 18-year-old on TikTok who doesn't have the mental capabilities to address that issue. What happens to them?
Listen, mainly for men, there's a lot of shit we don't like about you, but we're not going to go out there and start being like, oh, you don't have a nice beard, your beard doesn't connect, shut the fuck up.
Why are you attacking me?
No, it's not you, I promise.
You're talking about attacking you people, and then you
no, this is the thing.
Is it because I'm dark? It's because I'm dark, right?
I'm sorry, Daddy. But that's the thing, like, and I feel like it's become so rampant where men are always looking for the smallest things. Oh, you have hair under your pit, you have a unibrow. Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. Plus, if I want it, if it's on me. I don't.
Haini chomi, mbona na kuchoma?
It really bothers me when people are out there now pointing the shit that you've decided you want to stay.
Including women
to
as
stick with.
well.
Women too.
Because me, I'm telling you, my mom, let me call out my mom.
Hiya. Whoa.
Today's the day.
Okay.
Let me call out my mom. But it's a thing that a lot of, okay, I don't blame them. I understand the psychology they come from. I respect my mother or whatever. But women in that age sector have this, especially because they're brown women, have this tendency of talking to, the cousins, the baby cousins, your daughter, that, you've gained weight. You've lost weight.
Oh, I hate that.
Like they comment over your weight or
Yeah.
your body changes.
Yeah.
Oh, you grew an ass. What happened? And I'm like, why are you objectifying me or looking at me with my body aspects and not be like, oh, how are you? Like traditionally, my aunt, the first thing maybe after meeting me after like 5 years would be like, oh, wow, you've lost weight. Your skin looks clear. And I'm like, and
Is
it's not
that
that
necessary?
compliment tone. It's that I noticed tone. It's not like, oh, wow, like, oh my God, you've lost weight. You look pretty. No, you're like, you've lost weight or you should gain weight. You should eat more. You're too skinny. And they have a problem. They'll always do that.
This is what we're going to say, okay? This is how we're going to wrap this up. Let people be whatever they want to do. If they want to add weight, if they want to lose weight, if they want to have hyperpigmentation, if they want to have hair on their fucking mustaches and their bloody chest or whatever, let them be. It's none of your fucking business. If they have friends, the friends will tell them if they ask for their advice. But even
Thank
you
you.
as a friend, okay, no, tell your friend if they don't look nice. But as a friend, okay, but in a nice way, okay, you can simply be like, oh, what if you wear this?
Yeah.
Oh, what if you do this? Oh, do you want to take me on to my waxing appointment? There are different ways of doing these things, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to be a bitch to put your point across. My English is even disappearing.
Point across.
To put your point across, okay? Don't be a bitch, okay?
Just be a nice person. Don't comment on people's personal things.
Don't
Mind
be a
your
bitch.
business.
But you can tell me when my fat is ass, thanks. My ass is...
my fat is ass.
Are we ready
And with
to
that,
wrap this
it's
shit
time
up?
to go. The English is gone. It's time for us to go too.
Also, I have
Before
my...
I chapa kihindi.
Sorry?
No, nothing. What?
Bye.
Also, what?
I kept forgetting that I have mascara and I kept
You kept
rubbing
rubbing.
my
It's
eye.
not showing. It's not spread.
Ooh, I need to do my lashes.
It's not spread.